So the question that usually people want to know the answer to is, how do we apply this understanding about innate well-being, these principles that lie behind well-being, how do we actually apply that in practice?
It is a question everybody asks, and it is a natural thing to want to know. And that's because in life, most of us think we have to get busy doing to achieve something. So when it comes to well-being, what do I need to do to achieve well-being? But the paradox of this paradigm shift in understanding is that in reality, there's less to do than we think there is to find what we're actually looking for. And what that really means is the less we have on our mind, the less busy we are distracting and doing, the more space we have to insightfully see what we need to do in the next moment. And there's a lovely phrase that I actually learnt from you, that we know what we need to do moment by moment, or in other words, the truth of what is needed in this moment is in the moment. And I think it's often overlooked how simple life can be when we settle down. And yet, if anyone was to look in their real life experience, when they're really in flow, there is a sense of ease in just following what's next. And there isn't a lot of pushing yourself to do stuff. It's actually a much gentler process. So everything we've talked about on this Wisdom and Wellbeing program is designed to help you find your own insight of what you need to do right now. And sometimes that will be, go and talk to a nutritionist. You'll get that hunch, that inkling. Or go for a walk in the woods. Or leave that project alone for now. Or get stuck into that project now. The truth is in the moment. What would you add to that about how do we apply all this?
Well, yeah, so what I'm hearing in what you're saying there is it's about learning to trust your own wisdom as it comes to you freshly in the moment, which of course is going to vary from one individual to another, but also it's going to be specific to the situation. So there's that learning to trust that we get what we need when we need it, and in that sense we don't have to worry about it ahead of time.
You know, the one thing that I have found super helpful, the more I'm engaged with this understanding of innate well-being, is really looking to see in myself where this comes to life. Not trying to understand the concepts or try and relay the concepts to other people, but much more about in the moment, oh, I see, that's my thought-created reality and there are other ways to see that. Or, oh yes, I'm feeling that sense of peace and ease. Oh, that's what they mean by innate well-being. Or, oh, I suddenly got a good idea. Oh, that's what they mean by insight. So the more you can have a direct experience and notice that come to life in you, that's the most doing, I think, there is really.
Just the act of noticing itself.
Yeah. Exactly. It's very powerful. And I think just to finish off, for me, when I saw this understanding come to life in my real life, I knew it was true. And it was that knowing of what was true that gave me the faith and confidence to trust, which settled down my mind and gave me more of what I was looking for.